Jai Hind students, welcome to physics lecture of grade 9. After discussing the concept of acceleration, we will discuss the graphical representation of motion. In the first graphical representation of motion, we are having distance time graphs. Before starting this distance time graph, I will ask you what is the graph? A graph is pictorial representation of data. Now, in a distance time graph, what we do? We plot distance and time along y axis. This is the distance, and this is the time we are plotting along the y axis. Now, first of all, I will discuss you what is the graph of uniform motion. Okay, before discussing graph of uniform motion, let me first of all discuss you what is the graph of the rest. You look at the odometer of your vehicle. All of you know the odometer. It is somewhere in the middle of the speedometer. There is some digits are there, so that is the odometer. When the body is at rest, when your vehicle is not moving, you will find that, let us say, odometer reading this. It is in kilometer. It does not change. So what does it mean? It means that when the body is at rest, the distance remains the same. It does not change. So what will be the graph? Graph will be a straight line parallel to time axis. Second is when body, let us say, uniform motion. What does uniform motion means? All of you know a body is said to be in uniform motion if its speeds remain the same and body moves in one direction. In other words, if a body covers equal distances in equal intervals of the time, one such example I'm giving you, let us say this is time and here it is distance. So let me plot, let me make this table. Let us say initially body at rest. After 2 seconds, body covers 20 meter. After 4 seconds, body covers 40 meter. After 6 seconds, body covers 60 meter. After 8 seconds, body covers 80 meter. And after 10 seconds, body covers 100 meter. Now my question is to you students, what is the mistake in this table? Can you point out some mistake? Yes. The mistake is that I have not mentioned the units. Units are very important. So I am writing here S for second, M for the meter. Without this, the table is incomplete. So let me plot the distance time graph for uniform and non-uniform motion. So let me plot for the uniform motion time. It is in second, and distance, it is in meter. Right? No need to mention this x-axis and y-axis. For me, it's time axis. This is the distance axis. So in the beginning, this is the origin. It is at 0, 0. Now mark the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sufficient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sufficient. More than enough. Now what's the scale you will take? Let's say 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So along time axis, what the scale I'm taking? 1 centimeter equals to 2 seconds as per the table. So this is 2 second, 4 second, 6 second, 8 second, 10 second, 12 second, 14 second, 16 second. And along distance axis, along the distance axis, I'm taking 1 centimeter equals to 20 meter. So again this is 20 meter, 40 meter, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180 sufficient. It's up to 100. So on the 2 second, it is 20 meter. On the 4 second, it is 40 meter. In the 6 second, it is 60 meter. And in the 8 second, it is 80 meter. In the 10 second, I'm given it is 100 meter. So when I will join this, so what I will get? I will get a straight line. So this graph is a straight line. So what this is say? This is the graph for uniform motion. Now, so what is the graph for the uniform motion? This was an example. This is the graph that I'm drawing for the uniform motion. Distance, time. So the graph is a straight line. So uniform motion graph is a straight line. Now I'm going to introduce a mathematical concept in this. I'm taking 2 points. One is point A and another one is point B. If I ask what is the time on the point A, you will say 4 seconds. And what is the distance covered along A? On A, 40 meter. And what is the time indicated by the point B? 8 seconds. And how much is the distance? Distance is the say 80 meter. Now here I am defining a concept. That concept is called the slope. What is the slope? It is the ratio of difference of two values along y-axis to the ratio to the difference of two values along the x-axis corresponding to the same point. What does it mean? Listen, very simple. To find the slope, mark the point A and B. Now, for A, what is the value along distance axis? Because distance is y-axis, so it is 40. And for A, what is the value along time axis? It is the 4. And for point B, what is the value on y-axis? It is 80. And what is the along x-axis? It is 8. Now listen students, there is a term coordinate. It comes in the higher classes 11, 12, but you can also do. So you can say the slope is the ratio of difference of y coordinates to the difference of x coordinates corresponding to the 2 points. So here it will be minus 40, and what will be the unit of this? Meter, and this is minus 4 second. minus minus cancelled. So how much you will get? 10 meter per second. So what can I say? I can say that slope, and what is meter per second? It is speed. So I can say slope of distance time graph gives the speed. Clear? So slope of distance time graph, it gives the speed. Third category is non-uniform motion. What is non-uniform motion? Non-uniform motion is one in which speed or the direction keeps on changing. So let me draw the distance time graph for the non-uniform motion. Unequal distances in equal intervals of the time. If I say this is the graph of data for the time and distance, let us say 0, it's 0, it's in second, it's in meter, 2 second, it's covering 20 meter, in the 4 second it is covering 80 meter, and in the 6 second it is covering 160 meter, and in the 8 second how much it will cover? It is covering, let us say, 240. So here distance covered in 2 second is first 220, next 2 second is 60, in next 2 second it is 160. So if you plot these points, what you will get? You will get the graph of this type. Let us say it is 2, 4, 6, 8. It is this is 0. Let us say this is 20, this is 40, and this is 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240. So for 2 second, let us say this is 20. Now in the 4 second it is 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. Let us say this is the point. And in the 6 second it is 160. This was 240, 220, 200, 180, and this was 180, and this is the say 160. And in the 8 second it is 240. So if you draw this graph, it will be of this shape. So graph is a curved line, it is not a straight line in case of non-uniform motion. So this is the distance and this is the time. So what the graph will be? Graph will be like this. The graph, it could be like this. This is the distance and this is the time. Here speed is increasing or decreasing? Speed is increasing. So what does this graph means? This graph means here speed is increasing. And if I draw the graph of this, you will find that after some time this graph becomes parallel to time axis. It means after this time, this graph, the body is at rest. So what does it mean? It means it appears that if brakes are applied. So what does it mean? This is the graph in which speed is decreasing. There can be some other types of the graph also regarding non-uniform motion, distance, and time. So let us say this graph is also a graph of non-uniform motion, because up to here body moves with same speed, here body comes to rest, again here the body comes into the motion. So what these are the distance, time graphs. Have you any problem in the distance time graph? They are very simple. If I say this graph is also the distance time graph. So we have done distance time graph. Now there is another category of the graph similar to the distance time graph. That graph is position time graph. Position time graph. All of you know about the position and time. Now let me tell you part A. This is the second point of the graphical representation. When body is at rest, if I say body is at rest, what does it mean? It means that its position, it keeps on changing. Let us say here I am representing position and here I am representing time. Its position is not changing, so graph will be a straight line parallel to time axis. So what is the shape of the graph? Graph is straight line parallel to time axis. B is uniform motion. What will be the graph for uniform motion? Now let us say this is the position and this is the time. For uniform motion, graph will be a straight line. You can check it out. The graph will be a straight line because its velocity is remaining same. Just like in the distance time graph, the uniform motion, it was a straight line. Similar is the graph in case of position time graph, because position is changing with time. Now there is one difference in position time graph of uniform motion and in position time graph of uniform motion. What is that difference? That difference is the slope. What is the slope? Let us say, let me do the marking of this graph. If I say that here this is the origin, here time is 4 seconds, here it is 8 seconds, and here 12 seconds, here 16 seconds, and here 18 seconds. Time is in second, and I am saying position is in meter. Let us say corresponding to 4 seconds, the body's position is 40 meter. Corresponding to 8 seconds, the body is positioned at 80 meter, and corresponding to 12 seconds, the body is positioned at 120 meter, and for 16 seconds, the body is at 160 meter and corresponding to 18 second, the body is at position of 180 meter. Now what I'm asking you, it's a very simple slope. Slope means difference of y coordinates corresponding to 2 points. Let's take those points as A and this point is B. Now what is y coordinate for point A? It is 80. And what is x coordinate for point A? It is 8. And what is y coordinate for point B? 160 meter. And what is x coordinate for point B? It is minus 16. So how much this will be? Minus 80 meter minus 8 second. So it will be minus plus. It is 10 meter per second. What is this 10 meter per second? Is this speed or velocity? This is velocity. Why this is velocity? It is because 80 is position, 160 meter is also position. And what this is? This is change in position. And what this is this is time taken. And change in position is called displacement. If you revise the definition of displacement, displacement can be regarded as change in the position. So what can I say? I can say that the slope of position time graph gives the velocity. The slope of position time graph gives velocity, right? So what will be the shape of position time graph? I'm repeating again. Here position, and here we are representing it by time. So the graph is this. This is the graph for the uniform motion. Now what about for non-uniform motion? Non-uniform motion. Position time for non-uniform motion, it will be like this. So in this graph, what we find? We find that position is changing very fast. So what does it mean in this graph? Velocity is increasing. Why velocity is increasing? Let me give you this graph. Here position and here time. Let us say this is the graph of this shape. Now this is 1 second, and at 1 second body has covered 4 meter. Now this is 2 second, body has covered, let us say 6 meter. Now if I take the distance 3 meter, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, 6 second. Now if I take the slope along 5 second and 6 second, what you will find? You will find this gap is much more. So the velocity for this duration will be 6 minus 4 by 1. It will be 2 meter per second. Whereas in this case, if you find it is double of that, let us say this is 8, this is 10, 12, 14, 16. So it will be 16 minus 10 over 1, it will be 6 meter per second. So in such a graph, velocity is increasing. So when velocity is increasing, it means this is the graph for positive acceleration. So non-uniform motion, for positive acceleration, graph will be this, and for negative acceleration, negative, position, time, graph is this, right? It is representing non-uniform motion. Now you might be surprised, I have drawn the similar graph for the distance time and position time. Then what was the use of having this extra position time graph? Look students, I am giving you some important concepts to you. If I say that this distance and this is the time, is this graph possible? If I represent position, here I am saying time. This graph is not possible. Why? Because distance cannot decrease with time. If your vehicle has covered 10,000 kilometers, it will not have 9,999 kilometers. Cannot decrease with time. Whereas position can decrease, this graph is possible. What does it mean? It says it indicates negative velocity. Body is moving with the negative velocity. Right? Now, one more graph that I'm telling you. This was note 1, note 2. Let us say distance, time. Is this graph possible? And I'm making a similar graph for position, and it is time. Is this graph possible? My answer is no. This graph is not possible. Why not possible? One thing is that distance cannot decrease with time. Another point is that if I consider at this point, what is happening? I am having a body cannot cover 3 distances at a given time. If it is 10 seconds, body cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. Same is the case of this. If I draw a line, you draw a line there. Let us say this is the line here. Now at this case, on a single time, body cannot have 2 positions. You can be at your home or in school, but you cannot be at both the places. So a body can have only one position. Here it shows that at this time body is having 2 positions. Whereas in this case, at this time, a graph is telling body has covered three distance. If I say after 10 seconds you covered, you will say I covered 10 kilometer. Or after, if I say after 10 minutes how much distance you covered, you say I covered 10 kilometer, but you say I covered 10 kilometer, 15 kilometer, 20 kilometer. It is not possible. So both these graphs are impossible. It is also not possible. Thank you and have a nice day.